Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the 8th through the 14th of January 2023. I do hope you guys all had a really good New Year's. I'm going to take a quick second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone. Just take what resonates for you, leave the rest for someone else. Also keep in mind that the energies can reverse or flip-flop. It's really not that unusual in a general reading. I am giving away a free tarot reading at the end of this month. If you're interested in being in that drawing for that, all you need to do is to subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up button, and leave a comment. All right, guys, let's get started. Spirit, can I have the energy of Cancer? Energy of the sign of Cancer. Okay. And there you are, representing yourself. By the way, guys, in this particular deck, the moon is my favorite card in the deck. I just think it's so pretty. I don't know, it just speaks to me. All right, so we have the moon. We have the Devil in reverse, and we have the Page of Cups reversed. All right. So, Cancer, I feel like you guys are kind of pulling back from somebody that you may feel is a bit toxic, maybe not good for you, and you may be kind of closing down your heart a little bit. I can see that. Yeah, your goal is not to cause harm to anyone. It's simply to eliminate toxicity out of your life. And I do feel like you're kind of in this energy almost of reverie. You're thinking about what it is that you want in your life. You're contemplating where you want to go. A lot of you are kind of rising above the emotions, and you're just you're looking at the bigger picture. You're thinking about where you want to go, what you want to do with your life, what's going to be good for you. And you're almost slipping into this very Zen type of energy. It's a very calm energy, which is good. That being said, I do feel like you're holding back emotionally from someone. It's not that you don't have emotions for this person, because I feel like you do, but you're holding back. If you notice in this card too, we're in the year of the rabbit, and notice that we have a rabbit here, and this rabbit has this red string, and this individual is stepping into the rabbit's snare. Now, normally you would think of the rabbit being caught in a snare, but in this card, it's the person who's being caught in the rabbit's snare. Now, we just entered into the year of the rabbit. You got this card in the reverse. So this tells me, and nothing is by accident. Remember, I do choose my cards intuitively. So in the year of the rabbit, you're not going to get caught up. You're not going to get ensnared and caught up. So that's why you're pulling back from this person. You're not going to get caught up in this toxic energy. You're not going to be ensnared in it. So let's see who's in your energy. Show me who's in Cancer's energy, please. Okay, all right then. Somebody that wants to talk. All right, we have the Four of Cups. We have the Nine of Coins. And we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. All right, so this person is single. I feel like they're doing very well for themselves financially. they're single, they're very attractive, and I feel that they are pretty abundant in all areas. They seem to draw people to them. They have a happy-go-lucky type of energy, and people are drawn to them. Yeah, they are very independent. This person's very independent, very attractive, and they do well for themselves. Now, that being said, they tend to, privately, they tend to kind of dwell on the past. And they dwell on the past so much that they lose sight of the future or even the present. They can't, this is a person who can't really see the forest for the trees. So they come across as being someone that is so focused on the past, or focused on things that are not going right, things that are not going to their taste, that they don't see everything that is going well or everything that can be. This causes missed opportunities. And that's unfortunate, because they really do have it going on. I don't know if they believe they have it going on. So this is somebody who they may be presenting to you as a missed opportunity. With the Eight of Swords in the reverse, they are freeing themselves from something. It's an energy where they have put themselves into like a mental prison, and it was a stubborn energy. They were very stubborn about something. They thought about it, they dwelled on it, they were just obsessed with something, and whatever it was, they were very stubborn. I feel like they have decided that this is not legitimately who they are, and they are freeing themselves from whatever this is. They kept themselves in it for a very long time, though, and it was a stubborn energy. Whatever this is, they're now freeing themselves from it. I feel like it's because you have pulled back from them that they're doing that. So we'll have to see how that all ties in. Let's see the energy between the two of you. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Okay. Yeah, they may have been, there's deceit between the two of you. Either they or you. Somebody has been deceitful. They may think you're keeping secrets. You may think that they have had third-party situations or placed you in a third-party situation. And that could be the case. You could have been kept a secret and they had you in a third party. Regardless, whatever it's a deceitful energy. Seven of Swords is a deceitful energy. And it's the energy that's between the two of you. It's also an energy of somebody not being legitimately who they are. I don't see that on your side. I do see it on theirs, though, because they're freeing themselves from some of that. Whatever it is that is or has been deceitful between the two of you, it's not a secret. It's out in the open, so it's not a secret. You both are aware of it. You're both, it's out there. You're both aware of whatever it is. So let's see what's affecting the connection. The Two of Swords. A decision needs to be made. Yeah, there's a decision here that needs to be made, and somebody doesn't want to make a decision. Somebody's stalling. They're kind of putting it off, not wanting to make a decision. And it's being done to protect themselves in some manner. Let's see your outcome. Three of Wands. So in your outcome, now the Three of Wands in this deck is a little different than in a lot of decks. So in this deck, Three of Wands is a card of waiting. But in this particular deck, we have the Three of Wands here, but we also have this figure who is rising above it. They're climbing their way out of this. They're stretching and moving out of this. They're rising above this waiting. So this tells me that in your outcome, there's been a lot of waiting here. Most likely waiting for someone to make a decision. And somebody, either you or them, it looks like you, is coming out of that energy, moving out of that energy. It's not where you want to be. And so you're rising above that. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. We have the Seven of Coins. Now this is underlying energy, and it tells me that you've been very patient. This is a connection that you've put a lot into, you've invested in. This person is likely very different from you. They could be very different from the person that you normally would be investing in. There could be vast differences between the two of you. You could come from different cultures. You could have different religions. You could, one of you may be very much younger than the other or older than the other. There's differences here. There's something that is vastly different. There could be racial differences between the two of you, but there is a stark difference. I do see that a lot with twin flame connections, and I have previously discussed, especially in the Cancer readings, that the energy in some of my collectives is beginning to divide between those that are in spiritual connections and those that are in non-spiritual connections. So just take that as it resonates with you. But I do see you've been very patient and you've invested in this connection. So let's clarify. Spirit, why is the moon here for Cancer? The Hierophant and the Hermit in reverse. Sign of Taurus, sign of Virgo. You could be dealing with either of those signs, or they could just have it in their chart somewhere, or exhibiting those signs. But what I'm seeing here is that you have taken a long time to figure out what it is that you want. I do feel that you've done a lot of soul searching, and what you want is commitment. You're looking for a committed connection. I also see that you're going to communicate that to this person. Why is the Devil here in reverse? All right, we have the Ten of Cups reversed, and we have the Magician. So this energy, this devil energy, this toxic energy made you unhappy. And that's why you're releasing it. You're getting rid of anything that's going to make you unhappy. You know this. You've realized it. This is one of the things that you have spent a lot of time thinking about. And so you know that the devil energy, this lying, cheating, stealing energy that's between the two of you, it made you unhappy. And you're not having any more of it. You have decided you're done. That's done. That was yesterday's Cancer, not today's. And so now you're manifesting what it is that you do want. And you are manifesting a decision. And you're manifesting, if you're going to maintain with this person, and you're manifesting a commitment. And you're manifesting a relationship that does not have toxicity. Let's see. You could be dealing with a Gemini. Let's see why the Page of Cups is in reverse. All right, we have the Knight of Swords reverse and the Four of Wands. You may feel that this person didn't tell you the truth. That they didn't tell you the truth about commitment, marriage. Yeah, Knight of Swords. Somebody didn't discuss with you truthfully about commitment, about marriage, or even living together. Predominantly commitment. As a result, you are now pulling back. You're not offering your love to this person because you don't feel that this person dealt with you honestly. For some of you, this person may not have told you about another relationship. You may have found that out and you pulled back as a result of that. There's a feeling that somebody tried to kind of ensnare you or trap you in a toxic relationship by not telling you everything, or by leading you to believe that there would be more to the relationship than they intended. And you're pulling yourself out of that situation. So Cancer, your energy is good. It looks to me like you are on the right track, and it looks well thought out. I don't see any rash reactions. I don't see you doing things immaturely. I don't see any of that energy. It looks like you're making very sound decisions. Let's look at this person's energy. Why is the Four of Cups here? All right, well, they're focused on you. We have the Queen of Cups. And we have the Two of Wands. So they're giving mixed messages because they're focused on you. They know that you're not going to be easy. They know that you don't give your cup of love to just anyone. And they want to choose you. If they had their choice of which direction to go, it's you. They dream about what it would be like to be with you, but then they ignore you. So that's mixed messaging. There's an indication here that this person has made plans to be with you. But then they turn around and they ignore you, which is going to cause a missed opportunity. I don't know what they're thinking. Why is the Nine of Coins here? Now, they are showing up as single, so that's good. Unless they're not single and they're trying to pretend to be single. All right, Page of Swords, and the Two of Swords reversed. Now, what's affecting the relationship is the Two of Swords in the upright. So this person may have told you that they made a decision. Yeah, they've related to you at some point that they've made a decision here. Huh. But what's affecting the relationship is that no decision's been made. They are also looking to see what kind of a decision you're making. They're very curious about what decision you're making. Yeah, they definitely want to know what you're doing. They're keeping an eye on you. They feel like you haven't made a decision, or maybe they feel like you have, and they're wondering what decision you've made. But they've also told you that they made a decision. Let's see what decision did they say they made? What's this decision they said they made? Something about work? They've made a decision, something about work or to work on things. What decision did they say they made? What decision? And it caused a tower? Caused a tower moment? One more card. What decision? Tell me about this decision they said they made. Four of Cups. So they told you that they choose you. They told you that they choose you, but there's something about work. And this caused a tower moment. The tower moment came between the time that they told you. The tower moment came between between work and them telling you that they choose you. The missed opportunity. So they told you that they choose you. They've talked about being with you. But there's something here, they made a decision about work. And this is what's caused a tower moment for them and a missed opportunity. I don't know. I don't think Spirit's going to give me that information. So if that resonates with you, put it in the comments, because I'm not certain. Sometimes, I can ask the question, but if I'm not supposed to know, it won't be given. I can see, though, that this person told you that they have made a decision. I'm seeing here that what's affecting the relationship is that no decision's made. Why is the Eight of Swords in reverse? And you're feeling like you've been misled. All right, we have the Three of Cups reversed, and we have the Two of Coins reversed. So they're freeing themselves. They're freeing themselves from a situation they felt bound to, mentally bound to. It was causing them to be unhappy, to be unbalanced. They freed themselves from a third-party situation where they were juggling as well, where they couldn't be authentically themselves. Yeah, so some of them have freed themselves from a third-party situation where they were juggling you and someone else, and they felt that they couldn't authentically be themselves. But there's also some of you that this person is freeing themselves from worrying about a situation. Worrying about a situation that made them unhappy, made them feel unhappy and unbalanced. and they were not feeling, they were stubbornly set in that situation, and they felt that they weren't being themselves. You feel that they've been dishonest and you've pulled back. Let's look at the energy between the two. Let's see if that clears up anything. All right, Page of Cups, Ace of Wands. So the energy between the two of you is deception, and the deception's out. What is the deception? Well, and you're going to communicate this with this person. You wanted commitment. You gave emotionally, you gave the Page of Cups. You gave of yourself emotionally to this person. They said they were coming in your direction. They were going to move in your direction, but they gave you sex. So you feel that you gave emotions and they gave physically. And this is tied to the Page of Cups. So now you pulled back that Page of Cups. You rescinded it because you feel that they were not honest about commitment. And commitment is what you told them you wanted. Why is the Two of Swords here? The truth of it is that they do want a new beginning with you, but I'm seeing a lot of wands. Let's see if we see more than wands. I do feel that they have feelings for you. But I feel like by the time they figure they're behind out, you're going to be gone. All right, Strength card. And there's that Seven of Swords reversed. Yeah, they got found out. They got found out. They said they made a decision, but the truth is they didn't. They said they were coming your way, that they had chosen you. You were their decision, but they were still holding on to something from their past. And if not that, they were brooding over something from the past. Possibly something third party, but it just seems like they were like not engaged. Like it doesn't even have to be a person. It could be anything. They were not legitimately engaged in the relationship. They said they'd made a decision, but it was not truthful. Now the truth has come out that they didn't make the decision. You're unhappy with this, and you don't want any more of that energy. You're seeing them as the devil, and you're like, I'm done. I'm done with the devil. You're making me unhappy. And so I'm going to manifest what I do want. And I want somebody of character and strength. I've dealt with my issues. I've dealt with myself. And this is going to take all the strength I have to do this. But I'm letting the devil go. And I'm going to manifest what I want. And this is going to be hard, but I'm going to do it. And they're watching to see if you're really going to do that. Are you really going to make that decision? Well, hell yeah, you're going to make that decision. Let's see the Three of Wands. Why is the Three of Wands here? They underestimated you. That's exactly what's happened here. This person thought that they could just tell you what you wanted to hear, come and go at their leisure when they wanted to, and you would just be like, okay, well, I love you, and you would be hanging around and hanging on their every word, But what happened is you got real clear on what you wanted. You had a conversation with them. You let them know. They led you on. And then you found out the truth. And you said, that's not what we discussed. You called them out. And they're going to sit around and watch you to see what decision you're going to make. Oh, we got the Death card. We got the Queen of Wands. And we got the Seven of Cups. Yeah, so you're overcoming all this waiting. You're climbing out of it. You're done with the waiting. You feel that you've been dealt with dishonestly with regard to commitment. You gave of yourself. You gave legitimately with an open heart. And you are now unapologetically pulling back. You're not going to be ensnared in this devil's energy any longer. And you're not going to be a third party. You're not going to be somebody's, holler back girl. So you're ending it. You're putting an end to it because they have options. And this person's confused. They actually are going to be confused. They really. So they're going to be confused and unhappy and unbalanced because you ended this. How are you going to be confused? No, Cancer ended this because you weren't honest. I mean, the way these tie together is just so clear. So they said they'd work at it, or there's something, this feels like something job related, something work related. But regardless, this Four of Cups, they were sleeping on you while they were telling you that they were committing. But it wasn't. It was a sexual thing for them. Now, they do have feelings for you, but that's not what their intention was. It has led to a tower moment for them. Because this dummy doesn't realize that they have feelings. And so now it's a missed opportunity, and the missed opportunity is what's leading to the tower moment. And I feel like this is not the first time. I mean, how many times do you have to get your behind slammed on the ground before you get it? I don't understand. So, they had options. They tried to make you one of the options. And you said, no, I'm done with this. I'm not waiting anymore. And I'm climbing up out of this energy. The year of the rabbit will not see me ensnared in devil's energy. So, bottom of the deck is the Page of Pentacles reversed. You are turning down what they are offering. Because it's a very small offer. It's an offer of, basically like a friends with benefits type of deal or something of that nature. And you've made it clear what you're looking for. You're looking for commitment. Dummy. Anyway, I'm going to pull a few oracles. I get tired of dealing with this person because they just seem thick-headed anyway. All right, so on your side, Cancer, we have harp. Great happiness. So you have happiness coming in your direction. This could have been a test by spirit, We have I for them. Psychic ability, trust your intuition. Yeah, try that. Trust your intuition. because I feel like this person has intuition, but they just don't listen. And I just feel frustrated with them. I can only imagine how you feel. All right, for the connection, we have Cain. Pay attention to your health. All right, now this could go towards either one of you. I'm going to pull one more. That could go towards either one of you. So, make sure that either you, or if you're a cross watcher, probably mad at me if you're a cross watcher. Sorry. But pay attention to your health. And so if you're a cross watcher, you'll probably be even more mad right now. But for the connection, I did pull a second card, and it says Turkey. Someone is behaving stupidly. I'm just saying. I got nothing more to say. That says it all. Anywho, I do hope this has been helpful for you, Cancer. Pay attention to your health. Whoever's behaving stupidly, let's attend to that. Your energy looks good. Someone's behaving stupidly. And I hope it's been helpful. If you're interested in the free personal tarot reading, all you need to do is subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, and leave me a comment. Other than that, I'll see you guys in about a week. Unless you guys get the bonus reading. In that case, I'll see you sooner. Namaste.